Okay, welcome to the Work Solutions to Statistics 1B from the 20th of May this year, 2015. I'm going to go through the paper. I'm going to, once I've provided all of these solutions, scan them, and those will be available for you online as well. So the first question is to do with number of passengers getting off the 11:45 a.m. train at a railway station. As with all questions, I'd have a very quick look through the data. This is a frequency table which has actually been drawn horizontally. Quite often we're used to seeing them vertically. But the number of passengers are going to constitute our X, and the number of days the frequency, which we typically use F for. It asks us to find the mode, the median, and the interquartile range for 4 marks. The mode that we start off with is the number of passengers in a way that we'd most be likely to see. On 9 days, we saw 10 passengers. That was the number of passengers that we saw most of, so the mode is 10. Be careful here not to write down the frequency. It's just the greatest frequency which gives us the mode. The median is the middle item of data. In total, we've got data for 35 days. So the median is going to be located as the 18th item of data. The reason that I've done that is that I've done 35 add 1, which is 36 divided by 2, and that gives me that I need to be looking for the 18th item of data. If you then count through the data, the first item of data is a 6, the second item of data is a 7, so I've had 2 items of data, 4 items of data, 13 items of data. So the 13 items of data up to there would be a 10, and then the 14th, the 15th, the 16th, the 17th and the 18th would all be 11, so the median is 11, and I'd make that nice and clear. To find out the quartiles, the lower quartile is going to be located, essentially once you've found the median you can halve that, and that will be the 9th item of data, and the upper quartile will be the 27th item of data because I add the lower quartile value to the median, so that will be the 27th. Again, your work's not finished, you've just located where they're going to be. So the 9th item of data, well, I've got 1 item of data, 2 items of data, 4 items of data up to the 8. So the 9th item of data, considering that I've now got another 9 items, is going to be 10. The upper quartile is the 27th item of data. So 1, 2, 4, 13, 20, 24, 25, 26, 27. My 27th item of data is going to be here, and it's going to be 14 passengers. So my interquartile range is going to be 14, take away 10, and is 4. So for the first 4 marks, the mode is 10, and I'll make that clear. The median is 11, the interquartile range is 4, and I've made clear here that I've got my upper quartile and lower quartile which I use to calculate that value. I'm now going to move on to part B, with part A done. I might tick that off. Part B asks me to calculate the value of the mean. For this I'm going to use the calculator. My preference is to still use the old Casio calculator, but this question can equally be done on the graphics calculator. And we're going to use the table facility on the calculator. In order to do that on the Casio, I need to go to mode number 2, is 1 variable statistics, and I note here that my frequency is not switched on. So I need to go back to the main menu. I go to mode, shift mode, and then I need to go down off this screen on this particular calculator and select 3, which is stat, and I turn the frequency on. Now when I go back to the mode and I look at stat and I go to 1 variable statistics, I can see that I have a space for an X value and for a frequency. I'm now going to enter the passengers in the X column, and I'm going to do this carefully. 6, 7, 8, they don't go up here in order actually because now it's 10, so I'm taking care there, 11, 12, 14, 15, and 18. And that concludes my values in the X column. I'm now going to go up and assign frequencies to these values. One person, or one day rather, there were 6 people on the bus, on the train rather. There was 1 7, there are 2 8s, 9 10s, 7 11s, 4 12s, 5 14s, 3 15s, and 3 18s. I'm just going to check back through those again just quickly. So it's 3 3, 5, 4, 7, 9, 2, 1, 1. On these questions now, where they assume use of the calculator, it's really, really important that you do just check your work and double check to make sure, because both of my marks here are going to be really for not working, but just my final answer. I'm then going to press the Shift button and go to Stat. I'll find my mean in variables, which is number 4, and I select number 2, which is X bar, and press equals, and it's 11.8. I'm just going to go back and just ensure that that does look sensible in the context of my data, and 11.8 is largely what I'd expect to get. And that concludes question number 1.